welcome to our intros for this week. We've got two special dogs. Well, they're all special, but this one here has a little bit of a story about him. Don't you, Mr. Tiger? Hey? Yeah. Tiger here is so aggressive. That's about it. He was just so aggressive that he couldn't be rehomed. Tiger is one of our big teddy bears, but as all of them, they come to us with a lot of stories. And this boy came out of a pound down in Melbourne, and nobody was actually allowed to go near him other than the head trainer working there and the actual manager of this particular animal shelter because of the signs of aggression. Now, he was only just on a year old when he came to me. Thankfully, the people that worked there had a fair idea on what to see, and they could see past the fact that Tiger showed a fair bit of aggression throughout the time he was there, and especially through the wire. Anyway, I had to meet this boy and went down, and so I went there, and what I done was I said to him, I need to see how he's going to react in the particular yard that he was in. Now, this yard here was best of block walls. He had to be quarantined because for safety of the people that work there. So he was in there, and there was a colour-bond fence, and when you walked in, he sort of got a glimpse of people for a few seconds until they walked around the corner to tend to all the other dogs. So what Tiger would do in that few seconds, he'd rush the door and teeth out, bared, and bang up against it. I said, I need to see this behaviour. So what I done was I walked through the gate. The manager and the lady there that was the head trainer of this particular animal shelter stayed outside and let me do my thing. So I walked in and I walked up to the gate, and here come Tiger, and he flied the gate. And then all of a sudden I had the fright of my life, I reckon, and it wasn't from this guy. It was actually another lady a few kennels down doing her maintenance and cleaning the yard. And she come flying out with the pooper scooper in her hand, telling me to get away from that dog, get away from that dog, and a little bit hysterical there, not knowing who I was or what I was doing. And anyway, it took a little bit of time, and that lady understood after talking to her manager what was going on. So we sort of took take two, and I've walked back through the colour-bond fence up to the gate. This boy here, just like clockwork, straight flied at the door again, teeth bared, doing the typical sort of German Shepherd thing. Tiger here is a German Shepherd cross, guarding himself and just, yeah, showing how big and dominant he could be. So I opened the door and I said, "Sit down." And Tiger went, "Oh, okay." And he sat down. And from there we went out into an exercise yard and done a lot of work, and I seen what the lady there that was the main trainer seen, and this boy here, he'd just been brought up wrong, and the home he come from, all that we had to the story was that they were told that this particular breed, you need to dominate it. And dominating to them was a very old school way, and the way that we don't agree with. So Tiger was physically dominated, which is a very big no-no altogether. So anyway, Tiger came from there, came to us, came out here to our farm, and then he played the same game here, except he didn't have one wall, because all of our yards here are completely open. Through the wire, the dogs don't have solid walls. They have their kennel in the middle of the yard, and then open wire all the way around, always have, so they can see as far as we can see, and they can see each other. So he'd just go from wall to wall to wall, anywhere someone would move, and just fly against it. And we just kept going, "You're gonna get tired of that, buddy." Sure enough, he has grown into one of the biggest sweethearts. He learnt what a harness was, that energy that he had built up in him, and what to do with it. Instead of flying against the wire now, he channels it into working. He actually loves it. We have kids come up and cuddle this guy. You can see that I've got my boy Kai. No dramas at all. He's also a big boy, so we put him at the back. He's one of our wheel dogs, the muscle. He does a lot of work back there for us. Don't you, buddy? But as I said, all in all, he's a big teddy bear. Now over here, come on Sarabi, you gonna hop up for us? We've got oh, you're gonna hop up now, Tiger. We've got Sarabi, this little sweetheart, hey, aren't ya? Now Sarabi was actually bred here. She's one of the girls that's been here her entire life, haven't you? You can have that, hey, beautiful. Sarabi here is from what we call that litter, the Rat Pack. It's one of our internal nicknames. Basically means that they're all little and they just never grew up. They're like little rats, hey? They used to get into everything, didn't ya? Sarabi has a couple of brothers, Loki, Kenai, and Denahi, and also a sister, Connie. We'll meet some of the others, and a couple of them unfortunately no longer with us. Sarabi has just run her last season with us. This girl is now retired. She has done an absolutely amazing job, but she's just got to the point where I'm going to slow down. So she'll still be found up in the snow in seasons to come for pats and cuddles. Any shows we end up going to, she'll come along because she is a sweetheart, loves her attention. But she has been absolutely incredible for us. She's been one of our star lead dogs. She is just all brains from the moment she was born. I can remember them as little puppies here. Sarabi has, it's a bit hard to see in the camera, but she's got what we call party coloured eyes in layman's terms there, which means she's got two colours, like a party going on in her eye. Two colours in one of her eyes. Sarabi's mum is Shadow, who we have met in one of the previous intro videos, and one who we're going to meet in one coming up very shortly is her dad, Diesel. So both mum and dad are still alive, still kicking, completely retired as well. And her grandfather is Coda. Coda was my first husky, so that comes down into Sarabi. Such a sweetheart. Hey, I don't think she's got a bone in her body that could even look any way other than being just sweet. Just kisses and cuddles all the time. But will lead us anywhere when she was working, and she did lead this season quite a lot. But yeah, that's Sarabi. You never know. We'll see what next season brings, but I'd say she's not completely retired. She'll definitely be semi-retired, so only a run or two through there for a bit of fun. Tiger and Sarabi this week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Check out our other videos, and also don't forget
to subscribe to our YouTube.
That's it. Subscribe, because it all helps us out to care for these amazing animals, including Toby that's wandering around in the background over there. See you guys!